For the chemicals, we'll need sodium hydroxide, which we have here. And this is really toxic. So first of all, let's fill the bucket with water. We'll actually place this bottle inside the bucket of water to cool down the experiment because it's highly exothermic. So that should be enough for the bottle to be in. You can actually add ice if you want to cool it even further. So we'll proceed now with the experiment, and here I have aluminum foil, as you can see, and I have my balloon which I will use. It's helium grade balloon, which should be fine because it should be something light and not so thick. Usually that much of aluminum foil should be enough. Remember that the reaction only stops when one of the reactants is over, and in this case the sodium hydroxide will be in excess, so the limiting reagent will be the aluminum foil. Try to make these in small beads, or you can make it into rods like this and put it inside the bottle. At the end of the experiment, all the aluminum foil will be used up, and it will form a compound which will be very like a precipitate, so you can discard it easily. After that, we'll just place the aluminum foil inside the bottle, and we'll add the sodium hydroxide. As soon as you add the sodium hydroxide, the reaction will start right away, and it's usually advisable if you're using concentrated sodium hydroxide to add water to it, as the reaction can be very vigorous and can get out of control. So as you've seen, I've already formed the aluminum into small pieces that I will add directly in the bottle. So now you can actually add the aluminum first, and then you pour in the sodium hydroxide. So let's add the aluminum. And finally, we'll place the balloon on the top, so all the hydrogen produced will get inside the balloon. So that should be it. As you see, I will pour about this amount of sodium hydroxide at first, and I will just submerge it inside the water and hold it. We're going to pour it inside the bottle.
Outside.
Okay, so you see, it should be usually 1/3 of it, like of the bottle here, like submerging everything, all the aluminum. Okay, so such should be sufficient. And as you've seen, you may not notice it right now, but the reaction has already started.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll place the cap on it, and then I will take off my glove so I can place the balloon on top. And you can actually hear the fizzing and the effervescence that is produced. And make sure that the balloon is tight on the mouth of the bottle. Just for safety, just for it to go well, you can actually hold it here. And you may shake the mixture a bit. And if you touch it, you will see that it will start to get warm, but right now it's not. So the reaction hasn't really started yet, and it will be starting shortly in some time, I guess. You have to wait. If you come close, you'll notice it. And right now, if you touch this, it's actually hot.
Whoa!
And look at this.
Wow. So
it's very hot. It's actually boiling. I don't know if you can.
It's
boiling. And what I was talking to you about earlier, this can actually spit out if you're not careful enough. But right now, this amount it won't spit out. So right now, you see the reaction is starting to slow down. We have only tiny bits of aluminum pieces left, and most of it is just a product. Most of it is just a product, the black thing here, and then we have the piece of aluminum there. So as soon as you see the reaction has stopped, just quickly remove the balloon from the, you can actually hear pop, yeah. Quickly remove the balloon And as you see, the water vapor still comes out and the gas is still coming out. So just to be safe, you can just cover it. We have a balloon, and if I release this, it will start to go up because it is filled with hydrogen. But in terms of explosion like damage, if it just explodes in the air, it won't cause any damage to anything around it. It will just be a loud sound, that's all. And if it can catch fire, if there's something like straw, I don't know, paper around, it can catch fire. So that's all. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to arm my mini crossbow, and it's actually quite hard to do it. And then I'm going to place my bolt inside of it. That's the bolt. It's going to fit perfectly inside of it like that here. And finally, so I have this length here to put the cloth on it, so I'll just put it at the end here and tighten it. So when it will burst the balloon, the fire will immediately burn the hydrogen and cause an explosion. Right now I have this setup, and there's actually the cloth here dipped in petrol and it's all on. So what we have to do is we just have to place the balloon right there.
Bushan, what do you think about the experiment? Oh, it's not good.
The fan is scared of